Hello, this is Rita, and this is me and my mommy's podcast, and then my mommy, and there's me, and I'm just talking about this stuff, and there's me tap dancing, because this is a tap dancing slash autism podcast, and there's a bunch of animals, and I'll be trying to eat my hair, and there's a bunch of sand in the ocean. Also, there's all the soul talk stuff, I love all my mentors and babes. And also, yes, like life stuff and tap dancing. Oh, and also there are my boots. My boots are amazing. Also, there's me, trying not to have a panic attack. Also, this is a podcast about me, autism, and tap dancing, and blah, blah, blah. I'm just ADHD in this thing. Also, there's my cute, adorable puppies.
Would you like to introduce the podcast?
That's my mommy. I am Lisa. This is my podcast. This is Lisa's Tap Styles. We talk about autism. We talk about dance. Mostly autism right now. But after we're done talking about all the autism stuff, we're going back to dance.
One of the reasons we're talking a lot about autism is you have founded a dance studio in Colorado Springs, Colorado. That's a nonprofit 501c3, always asking for money. That's for dancers. That's for dancers on the spectrum.
Money.
And we do dance a little differently. I wanted to talk about one thing because we have a no masking policy at our studio, do we not?
We want you to live past 19. Yeah!
Okay, masking doesn't take that much off your life, but it sure takes a lot.
Evolution is a thing. Evolution is a thing.
But for our studio, we have an anti-masking policy. One of the reasons you have had problems at other studios is those anti-masking policies, even in these inclusive environments, don't exist. We discussed a little earlier, a couple weeks ago, what masking does to your dancers. Today, I wanted to talk about our anti-masking policy includes our staff. Does it not, Leta?
Yeah.
When we are saying people need to be their authentic autistic self,
if you're part of our staff and you're autistic, we will hit you in the back of the head. My mommy won't hit you in the back of the head, but I will hit you in the back of the head.
Maybe not the violence.
What do you mean maybe not the violence? What do you think sense is?
Okay. Let's not be violent. Okay, back to the whole thing. But no, we have an anti-masking policy. No one in our studio hopefully should be masking. The adults definitely need to not mask if you're on staff or you're one of our volunteers. One of the reasons we have this is, like we said a couple weeks ago, masking is bad. Is it not, Leta?
Masking takes years off of your life. I'm pretty sure it also helps make depression.
Actually, there are some studies coming out saying it does help with depression. It does take years off the life. It can contribute to things like high blood pressure. It can contribute to strokes.
It can die before 20.
I would like someone to check because on a few of the other things, hypertension, all that we know masking can do. Yeah. I don't know why autistic and ADHD and other neuro non-typical people die early. What about you, Leta?
That's a sick joke.
It was sarcastic.
That
was very bad. I know.
Yes.
Anywho's, one of the things I wanted to talk about today on the non-masking is one of the biggest issues you have had in some dance studios with teachers who are like, I understand her, I understand autism, who aren't willing to.
Well, not you, but them. Also, stop giving me the same half-ass speech about, oh, I know you can. Yeah. I've heard that like a million times since I was like brought into this world. If you're gonna give me an inspirational speech, come up with something original, people, not something half-ass that you got from Hollywood.
For some of our listeners, there are a bunch of dance teachers you have had who have told me that I am holding you back. Could they let me know how I'm holding you back? I am limiting you. I'm going to give you a limited world when you grow up. You're going to feel like you can't do a lot of stuff. And I would honestly like to know how I do that some days because
I wish you would hold me back some days because I don't know. I'm making a freaking studio. I mean, some days I wish you would hold me back.
You'd wish I give you some of those limitations? No, and a lot of these people, when they're saying it, they're meaning it sweetly, but back to the whole masking thing. But this also, I think a lot of the teachers who have said things like, you're going to hold her back, you're limiting her world by saying, hey, do not move your hip. If it is moving, if you're going to have issues, it's going to hurt. I think they, like many of our guests on our podcast, have heard the same things you have heard in life.
What does the hip have to do with anything about autism?
No, I think a lot of them are autistic. I think a lot of these teachers are masking their autism in class studios.
What does the hip have to do with anything?
I think where does the hip? I think they're thinking in their mind that if I limit you on the hip and if I limit you with your dyslexia, that I am proving what everyone always told them that they couldn't do. That they weren't good enough, that they would never be able to do. All the things that they then inevitably wind up telling you after a time, right, Leta? But I think the masking hurts their masking, I think, hurts their students in ways I don't think the dance teachers have thought through, if that makes any sense at all. And if you feel I'm calling you out as a dance teacher today, take a look in the mirror, take 22 deep breaths, and repeat after me. I do not need to mask. I am perfect the way I am. What everyone else told me I have to be is, would you like to finish this one, Leta?
Just hold them.
What the 13-year-old said.
Also, I will not give the same half-assed speeches that they gave me when I was an ever-loving child.
You're still a child.
Give that. No, not me, them. And Mary.
Yes, but you're still a child. But no, I mean, if you think for 1 minute that I am talking about you, I need you to. Did you say ignore the mirror or look in the mirror?
Look in the mirror. Preferably not in the eyeballs because it's absolutely weird. It's like it has its soul of its own if you actually look in the eyeballs.
But I need you to do us a favor, and we are going to get to the end of this on how much this is important to your dancers as much as it's to you, or if you're a teacher, or if you're any other youth leader. I need you to do this. I need you to look in the mirror and go, I am perfect the way I am. I do not need to mask for any of the parents. If they have a problem with me, what should they say to those parents, Leta?
Well, if it's a problem the way they're teaching their child, probably listen. But if it's a problem on being autistic, there's a door. Just leave if you don't like me.
What she said. It's bleeped, but I'm pretty sure you guys can guess what she meant. If they have a problem, especially autistic, neurotypical parents of autistic children are the worst about this. They have a problem with their kids not masking, and they have a problem with you not masking. Honestly, just
say you'll have a loving freaking bull crap and go back to wherever you have a loving kid from and just let me help your child out because you're not helping your child. You're just making your bull crap their bull crap, and your bull crap isn't even their bull crap in the first place.
Once more, with everyone telling me recently again that I am limiting my child.
No curse words.
I think some of the dance teachers who've gotten a hold of me across the country who are like, if you're telling Leta what she can and cannot do with that hip and what she can and cannot do with her dyslexia.
I pretty sure was very much like the hip and have to get hip surgery at 13.
Ignoring that, the statement I keep being told is I'm going to limit you and you're not going to think the sky's the limit. And once more, the sky's the limit. I'm sorry, dance teachers who are the ones who are masking, who are the ones who are not acting themselves. The sky's the limit for you just as much as the sky's the limit for Leta. And if she at 13 is co-hosting a podcast where we have some very good, big, let me restart there, where we have experts in the field coming on to be interviewed by a 13-year-old.
I just want to walk with your pets.
Yes, but I mean, if you can do this, I think the adults can do this.
Yes. They could also not get the same half-assed speech that they literally got from the television when they were probably like 9.
It wasn't the television, it was their parents and all the adults around them. But let's talk real quick what a teacher masking means to a child like you. Leta, can you clock a teacher as being autistic?
Yeah.
When the teacher is autistic, can you clock whether or not they're masking?
Yep.
When they are sitting there telling you things and they are masking, what do you think?
Gotta mask you. Gotta mask you. If you don't mask, you're gonna make them uncomfortable. And if you make them uncomfortable, you're gonna release those scars. And if you release those scars, you're gonna get their bullshit.
So what do
Also
you
become their diary for them.
tend to do if a teacher is masking? If you've clocked them as autistic
I'm
and
the
masking.
shadow now. Hello, yes, I'm gonna be over here. In the dark. In the shadows. In my comfort zone. In the dark. With the shadows. With the cute little things.
Next, very important question. When a teacher who you have clocked as autistic or neurodiverse, who you have clocked as masking, tells you you need to be yourself, what's your response to that?
Let's see, you're masking self. But no!
When a teacher tells you that you have no limits.
Hello, yes, I have a bad right hip. Also, I have dyslexia. Also, I have an audio processing disorder that will never, ever, 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 never be fixed.
Okay, let's take 2 seconds on that though. But is any of that standing in your, I mean, it's difficult to deal with. It's a pain in the ass to deal with all this
Guess
stuff.
who I am?
But do you see them as just physical limitations, or do you see them as, oh, I'm limited in what I can do and I'm not going to go very far?
I'm just existing. I'm still living. It's not the end of the world. I don't know why you bullshit people think that. Not the end of the world. My body, I have a bad back too. Like seriously, why are you complaining about your bad back while I'm over here doing like something hour of dance class while you're over there singing in ever loving chair? Like seriously, what do you think? Give a damn about the limitations? My mother has to keep me from the emergency room.
But when they're saying, oh, your mom is limiting you, oh, there's limits on you, do you feel there are limits on you that they're trying to get rid of? Or do you feel that they're generational traumaing their own traumas?
Yeah, the second one. Also, what do you mean feel? They're doing it. What do you mean by feel? What do you mean by feel? If they're doing it, it's not feel. It's they're doing it. I do not like seriously. I went to speech therapy for nothing. If this is the way people can use this English, I went to speech therapy for nothing. People, nothing. Why did I even go to Ever Loving Speech Therapy if everybody's using English show Ever Loving wrong? Why don't we just go to old English so I can be the cool sounding one because I'm probably the only one gonna use it the right way. Good Ever Loving Lord.
Verily, verily, child mine.
Oh no.
That's pretty much, I agree with you. When I say child mind, that is much more older English than you know. Question. Because, I mean, this is dance studio related. When a dance teacher inevitably is generational traumaing what they think I am doing to you and holding you back and limiting you, when it's like there is this physical issue, we have done doctors, they've said there is this physical issue or there is this autistic issue you need to work within these parameters, and they are like, you can And it's not one dance studio. It's been multiple dance studios this has happened at, has it not?
They also give me the same half-ass speech exactly to a T. They do the same Evan fucking speech exactly to a T. I don't know where all these people get the same Evan half-ass speech from, but they all use the same as Evan speech, and I don't know where they're copying it from because they do it exactly from each except right one same time and every speed, even the same at 11 half as 2. Thank you, good Lord, good night.
Thank you for not dropping your very expensive mic there. I really appreciate the mic drop with the expensive mic. Thank you. Do not lick in there. But thank you for not. Okay, so you're just doing the mic instead. But thank you for not dropping your multi-$100 mic. When dance teachers, because you're not in school, we had the problem in school. I pulled you, and I'm like, we can homeschool you
Also,
instead.
same half-ass speech. Do a T.
Yes, but I've worked with so many people as an advocate. This is so. I will feed you afterwards. You do not have to eat your mic. There is food in the house. I know there's not a lot because it was payday yesterday.
But I like the feeling of doing it. It's stimulating. I like pooing on it. It's stimulating.
Fine, you get to pay for the next one. When adults, let's open this up to all adults, but specifically dance adults. And I've just made noise with my mic again. When adults sit there and tell you they want to be an inclusive environment, but they are masking, what do you think of the inclusivity of the environment?
Oh, yeah, she remind me of the Congress people my mom has to work with. And she does not like those Congress people. She very much does not like those Congress people. They also seem nice on screen, but behind the scenes they are jack bullshit asses.
Okay, we're getting that out because in today's political environment, I am not dealing with that one. So, Leta, starting again. When the dance studios are all, we are inclusive.
Liberals.
And bringing politics into this. When the dance studios are like, we are inclusive, and you walk in and you see a dance teacher masking, do you feel the dance studio is inclusive?
No. Liberals.
When they say inclusivity,
And fuck bullshit lives.
and you see the adults are not comfortable enough unmasking, do you feel like you must mask?
Yeah.
Do you feel that this is required to, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but do you feel that this is something that helps? Because you're normally masking because you're overwhelmed. I mean, that is like the number one reason for anyone masking, other than to try and hide it. I mean, women try that, but in a dance studio, it's usually you are overwhelmed. So if you, the adult, is overwhelmed in the dance studio and you're masking, I'm just saying, you're not gonna, are you going to not mask if you're over, are you going to mask specifically so you are one less thing overwhelming that teacher?
Yeah.
Why would you mask in a situation where the teacher is overwhelmed?
I don't know. It just happens.
Do you think part of it is teacher does, I do? This is definitely not a do as I say, not as I do situation for most kids, now, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, we're laughing, and I know there are probably people out there going, this is not a laughing matter, but when this is your lived life experience, you've got to laugh at some of this stuff, because the number of adults who've come up to me and gone, Leta shouldn't mask, and or like, why is Leta doing X, Y, Z? And I'm like, because once you start masking, let's be honest, the moment you start masking is the moment I am making plans to pull you out of any dance studio you've ever been at, because I know when you blow, you're going to blow. And you are going to blow so hard that, because you mask really good. People think you are a sweet, innocent little angel when you mask. They also think you're stupid, but that's a different subject.
Oh. But is that why everybody keeps saying, oh, she's so sweet?
That is
And
one of
then
the
I'm
reasons.
like, sweet, Sweet. I am violent as ever, loving Satan. What do you mean by sweet?
Stop. But yeah, I mean, maybe not.
I was gonna say I would handshake an orca and not die because I would probably win the respect of an orca.
Okay, so not the dumbest, but let's not go shake orca fins, because last I checked, they are still going after yachts in the Mediterranean for funsie.
Also, dead seal babies for funsies.
I know. I mean, these things were murdered animals as hats, and I know humans do too, but orcas scare me.
They eat humans. And
everyone
I
else
saw
is like,
this funny documentary that I was watching where the scientists saying orcas where their favorite thing to say is orcas will go, oh, these are sweet angels. You would never hurt a fly. Well, we're stupidly going into a raft that is made of air where they can kill us, and we're stupidly going near the orcas.
Okay, bunny trail completed. You've completed a quest on the Oregon Trail. For everyone who doesn't know, you got a Switch for Christmas, and we got Oregon Trail, and we've been playing it all week, so now I'm all in Oregon Trail mode. Go ahead, say I've been trainsing on the Oregon Trail.
No, I'm gonna say I think you were mad when you couldn't trains on the Oregon Trail.
So, when the dance teachers, and I'm trying not to put words in your mouth, so I'm going to ask a weird open-ended question here. When the dance teachers are saying, this is an inclusive environment, I need you to be yourself, I need you to do XYZ, and then pretty much making it clear that for their sanity, you need to mask, or at least their generational trauma, you need to mask. Do you feel that you can respect that teacher, or do you lose some respect for that teacher?
I just question why I call them miss. Because you're supposed to call people miss if you respect them. And I'm like over here like, my mom says I have to call you miss, so I'm calling you miss. And my mommy says I have to call you miss. But my father does not like you.
Your father is not very pro. I mean, he sits there and he's like, I'm not masking. You're an idiot. I don't have time for idiots. But he's in the military. He doesn't have to have time for idiots. You do. Because you're 13. You have to deal with idiots.
Oh, I didn't turn off my mic at the point.
You said it into your mic, I'm pretty sure.
That's a plus. Plus it's funny how them also say, oh, I care about your physical problems. Now let me just make you laugh like hell because I'm talking about how my body is in pain 24/7 even when I sleep.
I do not think most dance teachers, our studio Autistic Wings, we have hired staff. Well, we have not hired staff yet. We have volunteer staff. Thanks to all of our great volunteers, who are understanding, who I can pull aside and go, nicely.
Squirrel.
Okay, there's no puppies downstairs. They're all upstairs big with it. But I've called down our volunteers and nicely said, because I'll notice a kid, and I've called parents out on it. I will be the first to admit a kid has done something, a parent will yell at them, kid will start masking, and I'll call a parent on it. Because we have the no masking policy.
Is that what you do in the whisper corner?
A lot of the whisper corner.
What you do in the whisper corner?
Because
you made a whisper corner, and I have been suspicious because you made a whisper ever-loving corner without me. You have been doing tea without me. You have made a whisper tea corner without me. You've been ever-loving being mother. I grew up in necrosis. Do you think I am not medicine that you made a tea whisper corner without me?
Okay, so for our audience, right now we are renting a single studio space that doesn't have a lobby for the parents. A lot of our parents are not as far along in their autism journey as we are. And they have lots of questions because they're new and they're still listening, and they are themselves not part of the community. And there's a freaking lot of judgment that comes in from outside the community saying things like, well,
This person made a whisper tea corner without me.
someone has to it's a whisper tea corner of wisdom, okay?
Yeah, without me.
Well, you're busy working with the babies.
Oh yeah, they are singing cute.
But I will call out a parent and tell them what's going on. I don't feel comfortable calling out your dance teachers. I really don't. Outside of Autistic Wings, every other dance studio, I've been very quickly informed, whether they meant to or not, that parents are not to talk about dance class. It is not my responsibility to tell them what to do in class. So I'll see them going down the path they're going down. And I'm sitting there going, well, she's masking. That's not a good sign. And I see you masking, and that's not a good sign. And when this blows, this is going to blow. And you're going to be sitting there going, but I thought Leta liked me.
Okay, give me one time I blow.
I'll do it off camera so that we don't get in trouble, because I can tell you we started an entire dance studio because you got upset at the very end of one of your studios.
No, I meant speaky, talky wise.
I think it's very clear in the way you act when you're done with a studio and you're done with their
that bad at the end of my last studio. Also, what about Ash?
The dance teachers don't notice, and a few of them haven't noticed until later, and then they're like, oh, she was mad when she left.
Why did you whisper cough, Ash?
That wasn't Ash that I whisper coughed.
What did you whisper cough?
Don't worry, that's why I whisper coughed it. So I have another question on the masking and the pretending not to be autistic, because I absolutely have clocked multiple of your teachers who I guarantee are autistic, who do not know how to work with autistic kids because they're treating you just the way every adult treated them in life. Generational trauma. It does not have to go through families.
It really does not. This is America. America. America.
But a lot of them are like, well, I understand autism. No, what you have never had told to you, and you need told to you, because it would fix a lot of things in the dance world, I think, is every single adult who ever told you the stupid, if they ever told you the stupid shit, sorry, okay, fine, I'll cuss. If they've ever told you the stupid shit of you are going to wind up in prison or dead, if they ever told you that your dyslexia means you will never be worth anything, if any adult dance teachers, I'm talking to you, if any adult ever told you you were not worth their time, you were not worth their effort to teach, and you struggled through that.
Hello, yes. Go to the mirror, say, I am fine. I am good. Every soul in the whole entire world probably does not have such thing as self-love, and if I don't have self-love, it means I am good. Unfortunately, very, very, very fortunately, and I shall not hate myself so much that I get depression. I shall kick them out of my head the best I can, so I do not have depression and die before I'm 60.
Any one of you who has heard that you need to act a certain way in dance class because I, your teacher, cannot handle you acting any other way, they were liars or stupid idiots. Pick one, maybe both.
Well, that... Or you could just go to the store if you don't have a Squishmallow. Come back home, go to Squishmallow, and then make the Squishmallow your talkie diarrhea.
The adults who told you, because yes, this is one of those episodes, probably should go back and put a trigger warning at the beginning of this. It does not mean you need to mask. It does not mean you are worthless. It does not mean you need to generational trauma for the next generation, the next generation, the next generation. The cycle's got to end, and it cannot be only a bunch of kids trying to end it. It can't be a 13-year-old doing it, which, I mean, I love you, Leta. I absolutely adore you. The fact
Yeah,
that
I don't want to do this. Do you think I want to do this? I have to do this. I don't want to do this. I just want to be in a beloved child dance studio. Why?
but it doesn't exist. So you have to go out as a 13-year-old. You have to go, because you're not just founder in name only. You're out there doing the fundraising. You're out there doing the videos over on Instagram, trying to get some stuff to go viral so that we can get more interest in the studio. You're in every single class we have. You're out there working with the kids. You are dealing, making sure you are mentor, you are hero, you are 13.
What did my mentor do?
All the babies in the studio, everyone younger than you are their mentor.
How am I the mentor? I just play with them. I just have a play with them. I just play with them.
Fine. You are the person they look up to.
Yes.
Because you know. What are you? But you know what your place is. Your place is to be that one that gives, you are the one who has to do that. Do you want to do it? No. Do you like the spotlight? No. You prefer the back of the room. Mainly because every single dance teacher who ever masked showed you the back of the room was the best place to be.
I like corners.
And
corners
that
are safe space. Space safe is fun. I like corners. Corners safe space. Safe space safe. And the open is where you can get killed by a lion.
Would you like to explain the killed by the lion thing? Because last I checked, there were not a lot of lions in studio.
If you're in Africa and you're out in the open and not hiding in the safeness of the darkness and the beauty and the magnificence of the darkness, you can die by a lion.
Okay, yes, but we are talking dance studios. And what are you going to have a problem with in dance studios if you are not, like out in the open? If you're not front and center when a dance teacher is teaching class, why is the corner the safe space?
They can't grab me in the corner.
Okay, they can't grab you. They also can't.
That's a blood. It's easier to dodge. Hit their head in the corner and then I can escape and run and go to my mama.
Most dance classes are not supposed to be you wanting to escape and run at the end of the dance class.
Well, if I'm in the corner and they try to talk to me, I can very much easily dodge them, get my bag or get my shoes off real quick, and then come to you.
Yeah, but most kids are not trying to dodge. They're adorable dance teachers. So why are you trying to?
Adorable. They're like freaking adults.
I meant that as a filler word. Most kid dancers are not trying to dodge. They're dance teachers. Why are you trying to dodge your dance teachers after class and before class?
They cannot try to kill me. The same half-ass speeches they give me like every freaking class. Also, they can't make me do free labor. Also, they can't try to put my hip back into joint because ever-loving fucking know you're not an ever-loving doctor. Do not touch my hip. Also, your hand is way too close to my ass. Thank you very much. I don't care if you're a female.
Okay, let's just real quick, because I want to wrap this up here, but I want to go back to that. I can fix it. I can fix you. I can make it work. Every single one of them got that by their dance teachers. That, but I know more than your doctors do. I know what's going to work for you. You can go up on point at 7. You can go up on point at 8. It's not going to hurt you. You can do this stuff that, the medical community, because I did. And I mean, we're getting better, but They suffered through the pain because this is going to make it
What
better.
do you mean getting better? Do you not see how far
We're not
of a
putting kids
leap
up on
backwards humanity is going?
We're not putting kids up on point at 6, 7, 8 anymore. We are putting them on point at a lot of studios while they're still sickling their foot. So there's that deal. But at least age-wise there, though, right? Age now, mainly, possibly. Who knows? Anywho's.
You're not touch my hip. I don't care if you're the same gender as me.
Okay.
My hip. Just now. I will.
But that's another.
I will flex and punch her.
But when dance teachers say, I understand autism.
No, you don't.
I think they do. Hold on. I think some of these dance teachers are autistic themselves. They understand autism, but they don't come up to you and go, hey, Leta, what are your accommodations you need in this class? Do you feel like they're treating you as a human being?
Mama.
What does it make you feel when a dance teacher who's like, I understand, who may or may not be autistic themselves, decides they know what you need for your autism or your hip or your dyslexia better than you do?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be put in my little cage. I'm also gonna be having to slap a hand that's near my hip that's way too near my ass. I don't care that you're the same gender as me. F it. Still creepy. I don't care if it's you want to fix my hip. My hip is near my ass is a no zone. Thank you very much. Also, I'm gonna run away now. Also, if I slap that hand, it is your fault because I said that's a no zone. I said that's a no zone.
Yeah,
near another no zone.
But when they don't come up to you at the beginning, when they make that plan without you or me coming to you or me and going, what does she need? What accommodations do you need, Leta, for your autism? Leta, how does your dyslexia affect you in dance class?
I can't write, I can't write, I can't write.
What about?
Tiny text, well.
I got a question for you, real quick, on this one, because we've already covered it, and I think we need to get someone on to cover it in depth or to study it for me. Learning to pirouette, learning to do jumps involves eye tracking. Leta, what does your
dizzy? I track and get dizzy. Oh, I track and get dizzy. Oh, whoa. I track and get dizzy and feel like throwing up. Yeah.
do you feel like that? Because you can turn very amazingly. When you turn, you've taught yourself to turn without tracking the way they've all taught you to track, haven't you?
Because I don't want to be dizzy. Yeah. Oh, so but I don't like the feeling I'm wanting to fill up and also play at the same time.
We're going to end on this. You're limiting her. It's not limiting. It's telling you here's her limit. Here's what she has wrong. But that doesn't limit you. And I think that's what the dance teachers need to look in the mirror and tell themselves. Your autism, your ADHD, whatever it is that they all gave you crap for as a child, isn't limiting you. Never did. What limited you was all those adults doing that whole me. Did I sound like Charlie Brown there?
You sounded like one of the off-screen children.
Yeah, I was trying to be an adult, but hey, it's the.
I think the adults sound more like.
Okay. But that's what you should probably replace all that crap the adults told you, not you. This is going to the dance teachers, right, Leta? So that you're not creating the next generation of trauma. Because I still think the saddest thing about this is I think everyone who has cut you, this is metaphorically, they have not physically cut you. Everyone who has left wounds, because they're not scars, they are open wounds. I, honest to God, do not believe they knew they were doing it. Go ahead and disagree with me.
I was just gonna say, actually, one of my last dance teachers actually did come in with her fingernails multiple times, and didn't apologize.
Okay, but I mean, the wounds weren't. I mean, the spiritual wounds here, Leta.
Ow. Yeah, I don't think that's how I ever selling up.
I don't think that you dance teachers, because you know who you are. And it's not just the ones that have worked with Leta, it's across the country. Every single one of those wounds, they haven't healed yet, have they? They're not gushing most of the time, but they're there. They don't heal. They haven't for me in 43 years. How do I put this nicely? You need to realize, and it's easier said than done, is it not, Leta? You're shrugging your shoulders. Every one of those adults. It's not like, oh, they were jealous. Because isn't that the thing they always say is, oh, they were jelly. That adult was jelly of you. That's why they said it.
That's that. Yeah, no. The
bully was jelly of you. That's why they said
no,
it.
Fuck it all. Like, what next? We're gonna say, oh, they just started a war because they were jelly. Because that's literally what you have to say in your envelope, people.
Actually, there have been a few wars started because royals were jealous of other royals. But let's not go down that
I mean, never mind. This is not royalty. This is 6 below royalty. Only royalty has wars because of jealousy.
But you're masking because you think you need to. We've already told you a couple weeks ago what masking has done. Our last episode on Friday, Dr. Kristen Williamson did a little bit about masking. And the damages it does, and the societal expectation on women to mask. And you're sitting there thinking, but I know autism. And you know, one, you do know your autism. I won't say you don't know your autism. What about you, Leta? But what you don't know, what someone failed dramatically. I'm in the middle of trying to do a very important thing here, and you're over there. Okay, can I finish my failed dramatically statement? Someone failed dramatically to. It is hard to do a dramatic statement when you're over there. It is hard to do Shakespeare dramatic when you're over there chewing on your microphone and making me laugh. What y'all need to know, and Leta agrees with me on this one, right? The bullies weren't jelly. That wasn't it. The teachers were just either jerks or they too were just generational trauma. Seems like fun, right, Leta? She's nodding her head yes. Don't believe what they said. You want to add anything there, Leta? Do you think the teacher should believe? Because I guarantee I've talked to other teachers in the country who have said they've heard the same things you've heard. And they say the same things to their students. And they tell themselves they're an inclusive environment, but they do. I had one teacher this week. I'm like, you are expecting your students to mask. You are masking, they're masking. There is no other thing than if a teacher is masking, you're going to mask, is there?
Yes. Also, I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay, well.
Wait. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. I forgot.
What would you tell to all these teachers that they never obviously got as a child?
Hello, yes. You are good the way you are. Also, if you don't think, if you do not change the way you are, whatever the weird something girl mirror Mary thing is, do it and just face that girl's head ever living on and realize you are good in life the way you are, because if the ghost can be in a mirror, you can be autistic. Because if there is a ghost in a mirror that is able to come to anybody's ever living house through a mirror, I'm just saying that ghosts cannot be ever living neurotypical, because the neurotypical ghost cannot think about just going to everybody's house's mirror.
And is masking being yourself?
Man, you go to the grave quicker, yeah.
But is it who you truly are? Is masking being who you truly are, or is masking being what society tells you to be?
The second thing. And I will not allow society to tell me not to chew on my own finger because so help me, I will chew on my own finger, and I don't give a damn if you think I shouldn't chew on my own finger because I will just chew on my own finger. No, I'm not gonna do it while I'm dancing. What do you think? I'm gonna I am just gonna chew my finger if I'm just standing there. I will just chew my finger. So help me, it is not wrong if a dog can chew their arm without any problem.
We need to do an entire
my finger.
We need to do an episode on dance teachers and stimming.
If a dog can chew on their own butt, I can chew on my finger. So help me, I'm not biting my finger. There's no blood. Are you ever loving insane?
I mean, they listened to the meanies when they were growing up.
Oh yeah, we should probably end this.
Yeah.
Good night, goodbye. This is the Stephen Colbert Show now. We are not on live television, but we need our own night show or morning show or lunchtime show.
No, I have no...
Stephen Colbert Show. This is our version of a Stephen Colbert Show now.
I have no more...
Good night.
I have exactly 0 more hours in the day, so I'm sorry. Yeah, you are getting limited. I am holding you back. I am not doing a live show, okay, or a daily show. Tell me when the heck I have time in our schedule to edit or do anything like that. If people want to see a daily show of you, they're going to have to cough up money and cough up a lot of stuff so we can afford to have editors and other things. Friday, we have Mr. Marcus is coming on. He is a communications expert. We went a little over 1 hour, so I'm apologizing in advance.
This is what you limit me on? Not the dance studio, but not the dance studio, but a show. Also, people do cough up money for us to have our own night show. I am not using that to have our own night show. I am using that to buy my great-grandma whatever the heck she wants because the woman went warmer.
Can't argue with that. Seriously, can't argue with that one at all. The great grandma, I mean, my grandma, just deserve whatever the heck she wants. So Mario is on the show on Friday. I highly suggest you turn in. It's an amazing episode about communication, about some other stuff. You did STEM the whole way through doing art projects. So if you ever wanted to see any of Alita's art projects, they are on the show on Friday because Mr. Mario had to bring them down. If you have not listened to the last couple weeks of Friends Fridays, you really need to go back and check them out. We had some amazing guests on from good friend of the show, Michelle, came on to talk about our program Thrive and Wisdom for Complex Kids. We had Dr. B.B. Pereira came on to discuss the social justice issues with autism and with special needs in general, which is kind of currently a very important topic. Last week we had Dr. Kristen Williamson, and we've got, Mr. Mario, we got Mr. Michael coming up in a couple weeks. I mean, we just have amazing guests on Friday. You should go listen to them if you haven't checked them out, or go check it out on YouTube, especially last week's episode, because that was you and Dr. Kristen. We filmed it at Valentine's Day. You've got flowers in your hair. Dr. Kristen has a Valentine's Day thingy on her head. It's amazing. To quote Daniel Tiger to end the show, or to quote Mr. Rogers, whichever generation you are from.
Tiger.
You know exactly what I'm saying. You are special.
Tiger!
And you need to remember that you are special and you're perfect just the way you are. See everyone on Friday.
Bye. Hello. Thank you for watching the podcast. And please subscribe, and also look at that adorable paper. So if you want to subscribe for it, and also please leave a like. And don't forget, if you subscribe to our stuff, you won't miss any of our new podcast stuffies. And also, did you see that adorable paper? Don't you like it?